Hey y'all, it's your girl CupcakKe. I stole FM Mashup's channel after I sued her for her cupcake remixes. After all, I think I made myself pretty clear with this TikTok. Roll the tape.
My lawyers have been calculating each and every one of you. We have screenshots of each one of y'all names that play with them remixes. So if you play with the you're getting sued. Or to smack my ass like a drum, you're getting sued. Or I'm horny.
I'm still traumatized after all of those cupcake remixes. Anyways, today we're learning how to make a good mashup. There are two versions, one for mobile and one for computer. Hey, go back to your jail.
No, please.
Anyways, as I was saying, there will be two versions, but for now, I'm only posting this one because my editor is lazy. Anyways, let's learn the basis of mashups. First, finding the first beat, a very important step that is sometimes overlooked. If you don't do this, your mashup is gonna sound offbeat. To find the first beat, you just need to learn where your instrumental or the first drum starts. 2. Matching their tempos or BPM. To match the BPM of a song, you need to find the BPM of song A and of song B, and then lower or speed up their tempo. 3. Matching their keys. This one is the one people have the most trouble with, but don't worry, once you get it, it will be easy. Okay, now let's start the tutorial with computer. Since I don't want to get copyrighted, I'm gonna use a non-copyright acapella. And instrumental, because I need those 3 pennies this vid will make, but you can apply this to any song. Anyways, let's start. Programs needed: FL Studio, Virtual DG, Uver 5. Okay, so you open FL Studio and you may think this is hard. Don't worry, it's not. Here we have the project tempo changer. It changes the tempo of the entire project file. Very important. I recommend putting it in between both songs' BPM. In this case, I choose 83. Here we have the channel rack. Although this is mainly for producing songs, so it won't be very useful for mashups. Here is the channel mixer. It's used to add effects. And this is your playlist. You can add and drag tracks here. This is Virtual DG. I use it to find the BPM and keys of songs. As you can see here, the BPM of this song is 84.5 and the key is C minor. The other song had its BPM and key in its description, so it was easy. As you can see here, I'm finding how they match. Let's go more in depth into key. So if you know basic music theory, this should be easy for you. You might also know the keys as do, re, mi. But anyways, it's basically in alphabetical order. If you have a song in E minor, you have to go 100 cents to get it into F minor. Just don't forget semitones like C minor, E minor, etc. exist. Let's look at a piano and let's turn it 90 degrees to understand better. A piano always starts in C and ends in B, and then it goes back to C. So if you understand how the alphabet works, this should be pretty easy for you. Now you might be thinking, what about majors and minors? You can basically just Google the compatible minor key or major key to your song. But if you want to do it quick, you can go 3 steps up the piano if it's a minor, and if it's a major, 3 steps down. For example, if your song is in C minor, the compatible is E major. Let's see that represented on the piano. All right, C is here, then C, then D, and finally E. As you can see, it isn't that hard to learn. You just gotta remember the piano tiles. Back to the mashup. Here I'm changing the BPM. Set your mode as stretch first before changing it, and then go to time, right click it, choose auto detect BPM, go to type BPM and type the BPM of your songs. To change the key, go to pitch, then change to whatever note you're in. Remember, each 100 cents is a note, so only do 100, 200,000, 300, etc. Here I forgot the key, so let's just ignore it. Help. Now just align your instrumental to the grid. The grid is the little numbers you see. You can align it better by using the Alt key, and by the way, you need to find the first beat of your song. Then basically, just mess around with your acapella until it sounds on beat. Pro tip, listen to the song a couple of times before making a mashup so that you know when the vocals start. Also, you can align the song with instrumental to match up the vocals to it. Here I'm gonna teach y'all how to add effects. First, you need to put your song into a track and then open the channel mixer. Then basically just add all the effects you want on the drop-down menu. I went with some reverb and delay to get that lo-fi effect. And here is the final product. I hope you enjoy the mashup and the tutorial.
Maybe I will drive. Do you wanna join me for a ride? When the sun is high, do you wanna enjoy the ocean somewhere? I'll build a fire. Do you wanna dance?
Subscribe so that I can feed my family, and so Cupcake sets me free. ATT FM Mashups.